How are we doing, VC? How are you all? Hope you're doing well. Second video for me in as many days. I'm back already, and this is a contrast entry for Metal Mickey's 1000 subs. Congratulations on 1000 subs, Mike. That's awesome, man. Well done. Right, yeah, so this is his contrast entry. He's got some CDs to give away. Some good looking stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to do my entry now. Now, the first question was to show the last album you listened to, an album you've not listened to for 3 years or more. So, just today at work, I listened to Maiden's Book of Souls. I'm making an effort to listen to the 2000 onward era of Maiden a bit more, because I've listened to all these albums, but only really a few sort of times each, and whereas the likes of your Summer in Times and Power Slaves I've heard 1,000 times. So trying to familiarise myself a little bit more with these latter day Maiden albums. Gotta say, it was better than I remembered it being. I mean, it does still drag its feet. It is still way too long, but it's better than I remember it being. So that's the album I've most recently listened to. Now I'm not listened to for 3 years or more. ACDC, Fly on the Wall. I picked this because I'm on a bit of an ACDC tip at the moment. And why this one sticks out in my mind is I bought this literally just to plug a hole in the collection. I remember getting the CD back in the mid-90s and thinking it was a pile of shit apart from about 2 songs. A few years ago, I was at a record fair and this was here. And I thought I'll buy it purely to plug a hole in the collection. Got it home, and that night I thought I'll stick it on again, see what it's like, see if it's better than I remember it being. And it is much, much better than I remember it being. I was really harsh on it first time round. So I'm going to give this a listen either tonight or tomorrow. There's one song in here that is still absolutely dreadful. I think it's called Danger, and I think it was actually the lead single. Surprisingly, what a bad idea that was. But yeah, that's a song I'm not listening to for 3 years or more. That's ACDC's Fly on the Wall. Second question is show an album you're not shown before. I'm going to show something now that when I first heard it back in 2005 absolutely blew me away. Up until hearing this album, my favourite death metal band for like 10 years had been Cannibal Corpse. And after hearing this album, this band immediately became my new favourite death metal band. This absolutely floored me when I first heard it. It is such a good album. It's Annihilation of the Wicked by Nile. This is absolutely outstanding. It's easily a 10 out of 10 album. I've not even got to think about it. Absolutely fantastic. Brutal riffage all the way throughout. George Colias's drums absolutely pounding. The sort of duo lead vocals of Dallas Toler Wade and Carl Sanders working really well together. The riffs and the soloing on this album is absolutely insane. I saw Nile at Bloodstock in 2012, and I don't know how Dallas used to play those riffs and do the vocals at the same time. Unbelievably difficult. There's the back. Yeah, absolute killer stuff. You've even got stuff on here that's a little bit sing-along, which is kind of strange to say for a death metal album, but Lash to the Slave Stick is killer. Brilliant stuff. Not a bad note on it, not a bad song. Absolutely insanely good death metal. Nile's Annihilation of the Wicked from 2005. Next question, show an album cover with a boat or a fish on. I'm not going to lie, I nearly didn't enter this contest because I just couldn't find anything. And eventually I found something. The only thing I could think of off the top of my head was I think it's Halloween's Pink Bubbles Go Ape, but I'm not a fan of Halloween, so I haven't got the album. But I eventually found something with a boat on it. Iron Maiden's Brave New World. There's a few boats down here at the bottom. This was really tough. I nearly didn't think this was going to happen, but after much sort of searching through my collection, found this last night. So yeah, there's an album with a boat on it. Tough to find, but found it eventually. Next up is an album that features left-handed guitar player. I was going to go for Black Sabbath, but I decided in the end to go for Municipal Waste, the Art Party, and Ryan Waste on guitar. Amazing album. This came out in 2007, I think. Great crossover thrash. If you've not checked it out, check it out. It's really, really good. A lot of crossover bands tend to lean way more to one side of the metal or the punk than the other. For me, Municipal Waste are the only band that really, really nail it perfectly. It's just a load of fun. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, check them out if you're not familiar with them. Really good stuff. And the last question is recommended people why they should watch Mike's channel or something, or what might put them off watching Mike's channel. For me, I like watching Mike's channel because he's quite like me, quite eclectic sort of taste across all genres. You know, 1 minute I can be listening to Docker, and the next minute I can be listening to Deicide. And Mike's the same. He's got a good sense of humour. Does make me laugh quite a lot. And it's just easy to watch. You know, his no bullshit attitude is something that always makes me laugh as well. The one thing I think that might put some people off Mike's channel is he can be quite abrupt, and if he doesn't like something, he'll tell it as it is, and he won't hold back. For example, back in the summer, he showed a pack of all the Rat albums, and basically tore them to pieces, pretty much. I think there's only one of them he said was okay, but the rest of it absolutely tore it apart. Now, that was tough for me to listen to because I'm a massive Rat fan. But I understand the fact that he has his opinion, as I have mine, and we're all entitled to our opinion, and I respect that. But some people, they can't hear that. You sort of slag off their favourite band or an album, they just can't hack it at all. And I just think some people might not watch because of how cutting he can be. But that's the way he is. Like I say, he's entitled to his opinion. And that's the only reason I can think why some people might not enjoy his channel. But there we go. That's my contest entry for Metal Mickey. If for some reason you're not familiar with Mike, you probably are. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. That's all for tonight, guys. Cheers. Thank you very much. If you're entering, good luck. And I shall catch you next time. All right, guys. See you later.